Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Arshad Moga, and today I will be speaking on the topic strict liability in tort. But due to paucity of time, I will only be speaking about in tort and not in IPC. So I know most of you must be tired by now, but please, listen to me for 5 minutes. So first of all, what liability actually means? What liability is a legal duty to compensate someone for the damages caused. What it means in simpler terms is that if a task is done by you and there is some problem in it, then you must pay compensation, be it intentionally or unintentionally. You are held liable for it. So there are all more like three types of categories in it. But today I will be discussing about strict liability. So as you can see the definition of strict liability, it is a kind of liability under which a person is legally responsible for the consequences. So what this means is that you hired a certain someone to do a task for you and he does it and there is some mistake in it, be it intentional or unintentional, be it you are knowing it or you are not knowing it. But if there is some problem in future, you are held liable, not the person who did the task for you. So this is a very important concept which has arisen in multiple situations, even in India. But it is not followed entirely in India because it is a very ancient law for a lot of people, and in a lot of future cases I will be discussing in a certain time, I will be telling you about how it evolved. So first moving on, how this came. So initially there was a person called Ryan who wanted a reservoir to be constructed. So he hired an independent contractor and the contractor built a reservoir. But what he did was he did not realize that there was a mine which belonged to Fletcher around there. So what happened was when reservoir was built up, the water seeped into the shaft, which ended up causing a lot of damage to Fletcher, and because of which Fletcher's feud ran. But initially I said the case was Ryland versus Fletcher, and not Fletcher versus Ryland. Like even everyone understands, one also not from law, they know that the person suing first comes. So initially it was Fletcher versus Ryland only, but in court of exchequers, it was said that the case Fletcher was not at fault, it was Ryland's fault. So the case changed, and after learning that Ryland lost, he thought that justice was not served to him. He appealed in House of Lords, and in House of Lords, the judgment was still the same, and this case came to be known as Ryland versus Fletcher. So what this gave was the concept of strict liability. But for strict liability, there are three applications which must be followed, otherwise it is not strict liability. So the three concepts are dangerous thing, escape, and non-natural use of land. So before reading anything, you must also understand that a dangerous thing can be anything. It can be gas, electricity, even things are not written here, which might cause harm to other people. Second, escape. That the thing which the dangerous thing in point one should be able to go out and be in escape dependent property. And the third is the non-natural use of land. There should be some thing which is not against geography of that certain area. Only it is that. For example, in Raleigh versus Fletcher, we saw that the reservoir was built on a land on which there never existed a reservoir. So it was a non-natural use of land. But like every other law, it also has some exceptions, and the exceptions are acts of God, tornadoes or like tsunami or anything like that, or the consent of plaintiff when the plaintiff knew of the dangerous thing and still did nothing. In that case, you cannot claim this strict liability. Third is act of third party. If a certain someone comes extra, you cannot just claim. Fourth, statutory authority. If it is belonging to state, then as usual you cannot do anything because state is supreme. And the fifth is plaintiff's own default. If the plaintiff knew that there was damage and he still intentionally does something, then in that case you can still not claim strict liability. But as case in India, we knew that this is a very ancient law, but in MC Mehta versus Union of India, famously known as Oleum Carbide case, we knew that this law will help the plaintiff who did the wrong. So the judges of our Supreme Court came up with a new concept of absolute liability, in which all the five exceptions does not hold anything. And with this, we came up with something new. We did not just use all the ancient laws which were prescribed in England 200 years ago. We came up with our own laws. We knew with all the exceptions or the five exceptions which are stated, it wasn't the same, and there were no exceptions. Thank you.